Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Wayne here. Uh, I wanted to make a special video for Halloween because we got the announcement that the new Halloween is going to be start production this weekend actually. So I thought might as well just want to show off some Halloween Blu-rays. We're only showing off Blu-rays. We're not going to show off DVDs, collectibles, and so on. Well, I at least got a Halloween shirt on for you guys. This is a Halloween 4 shirt. Isn't this cool? So I just might as well want to show off, all the Halloween Blu-rays I have. I'll talk about each one briefly and then we'll move on. So let's go ahead and get it started here. A hardcore Halloween fan like me needs to have the complete collection. I absolutely adore this box set. I love this franchise, and this is really one of the best box sets ever. The best Blu-ray box set ever. Horror box set. Yeah, I know I keep saying several different things. Make up your mind, Shane. All of the films together. And yeah, we'll unbox this too, actually. Yeah, there's the box itself. Really nice. Then you have the book. Really beautiful book, honestly. I'll show you guys a couple of pictures. I love this because I love this iconic Michael Myers picture in the red. You got John Carpenter right there. The horror master. It's true. Another cool scene right there. And I'll show you guys one more. That's actually pretty cool right there too. Yeah, if you guys get this box set, highly recommend to read the book. It's an amazing book. So now you got the classic here, Halloween. There's all those special features. There's the inside. This is, like I said, the 2013 35th anniversary, and this is the 2007 edition. When some people thought that this box set came out, that the second disc was the television cut, I kind of wish it was the television cut, but hey, at least we got all the special features, so you can't fully complain with that. But yeah, this is a classic. This is really one of the first horror movies I've ever watched, and it has, got me into horror, that's for sure. Michael Myers is the man. Love this movie. And you got Halloween 2 poster art. All these have poster art. Everyone knows the box set, so I guess I don't really have to go over it too much. Then you have the regular movie and then the television cut, which I have not seen the television cut yet. I'm wanting to, but I have seen some scenes that are in the television cut, like, you get more of Lance Guest's character and an alternate ending and all that. I love Halloween 2. It's the perfect follow-up to a movie. I love Halloween 2. It's always been one of my favorites in the franchise. And it's so good enough, you can just make both of them as a nice double feature. There's all the special features right there. From my understanding, this is essentially the Scream Factory edition. Well, obviously, Scream Factory put out this box set, so I'm not so surprised that 2 and 3 are Scream Factory releases in this box set. But that's okay because this is the best release this film has gotten, so you can't really complain. I do have the Universal release Blu-ray, and the main reason why I bought this Blu-ray is to see the transfer, which is very good. But for the Terror in the Aisles documentary, which is a cheesy horror documentary that came out back in the 80s, it talks about the first 2 Halloweens. It talks about the first 3 Friday the 13th, The Fog, Psycho, and many more horror films. And it's hosted by Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis. So yeah, I thought that was awesome when I first heard about this. So yeah, I had on this Blu-ray. Then you have Halloween 3, which everyone hates Halloween 3, and I used to as well until a couple of years ago. Now I absolutely love this movie. It's one of my favorites in the franchise, and if you just take it as its own movie and not think of it as, part of this franchise, you're absolutely gonna love this movie. It's so watchable. The score Absolutely, you cannot get it out of your head. The bum 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 bum, happy happy Halloween. That stays stuck in your head for forever. I love Halloween 3. It's definitely a good movie. I don't care what anyone says. I love Halloween 3 by the Universal release, which I wanted to see the transfer, which I think I do like the transfer just a tad more on this release over the Screen Factory, but the Screen Factory is still the way to go. Yeah, no special features, unfortunately, just like every other release before Screen Factory, but whatever. Cool cover art, too. Very cheesy. And you have probably my favorite sequel, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This is probably, out of all the Halloween movies, I think I watched Halloween 4 the most. I love Halloween 4. It was just a nice way to bring back the formula of of the series. Danielle Harris has started her career. Ellie Cornell, she's amazing. And George B. Wilbur has always been one of my favorite Michael Myers. And once again, Donald Pleasance probably at his best portrayal as Dr. Loomis. So, yeah. What more can you want from a Halloween movie besides Halloween 4? Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. This is the first film in the franchise where it's not really that great. I used to kind of hate this movie, but now over the years, it has kind of grown on me. I'm not going to lie. There's probably more good than there is bad, but there's just a lot of things about Halloween 5 that I can't get over. Um, Once again, what's really best about this movie is Danielle Harris and Donald Pleasance. They do good. Yeah, that's all I'm going to give you. Like I said, I promise you guys I'll make more, I'll make, reviews on these films, but I'm just saying brief stuff, so at least you guys can be aware of my feelings of these movies. Then you have the holy grail amongst Halloween collectors, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I love Halloween 6. I think everyone should probably know that I love Halloween 6. It's always been one of my favorites in the franchise. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I used to kind of hate this movie years and years ago, but then a couple of years ago, a YouTuber named Drum Dums, his love for this movie and his reviews tempted me to give this another chance, and I watched it again, and I absolutely love Halloween 6. And also, what makes Halloween 6, great as well is because, the producer's cut is officially out, so it definitely has gathered a lot of more fans. I love this movie. I love the story. I'm actually a Thorne fan. I'm not gonna lie. I am a Thorne fan. George P. Wilbur is back as Michael Myers. And don't get me wrong, there's still some, bad in it, but there's way more greatness to it than bad. There you go. You got the theatrical cut and the producer's cut and all these killer special features. So let's take a look at that. And since I do love Halloween 6 so much, I chose to buy the standalone producer's cut. H2O. This is the film that introduced me to the franchise, so I kind of have a soft spot for it, but over the years, I haven't really grown to like this one so much anymore. It's still a good sequel, don't get me wrong, but nice to see Jamie Lee Curtis back. But I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of this film anymore, but it's still a good sequel. Definitely watch it. Then you have Halloween Abomination. Is there anything else I should say? And you have the Rob Zombie Halloween, which everyone hates the Rob Zombie Halloween, but I actually dig Rob Zombie's Halloween. It's not the worst Halloween film out there. It was more needed than Resurrection, but did Halloween really need a remake? Not really. There's the inside. And then you have the film that probably, in my opinion, the most underrated film in the franchise, besides 3, is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. People hate this movie. They think it's like the worst film they've ever seen, but I think that's really disrespectful to this film. You just gotta give it a couple of watches, that's for sure. give it a couple watches and you'll like it better. But yeah, there is Halloween 2, and then that's the bonus disc exclusive to this set. If you want the theatrical editions on Blu-ray, since both of these are director's cuts, you'll have to buy this, the Alliance double feature of both the Rob Zombie's Halloweens, which I do prefer the theatrical edition of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, so that's why I mainly bought this. So the reason why, it's mainly because of the ending, because I like the ending in this version better than the director's cut, so that's why I prefer it. But I'll get more into that later. So yeah, that's pretty much my Halloween Blu-rays. I'm really excited for the new one, as all of us horror fans are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Halloween stuff, I'll update you guys whenever I can. So hit me that thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.